So let me tell you a story about the mindset of a sales extraordinaire. And I've called it the 17-year story by Keith Abraham. We had Keith Abraham on Motivational Mythbusters a little while back, and he recounted the story to us about a prospect that he chased for 17 years. Now, you would think to yourself, 17 years? But for 17 years, Keith sent an email or something to them every year, probably a couple of times a year, knowing Keith, because he has a system set up in the back end of his business. It's a sales and marketing system that he's been working for, close to 20 years. So every year, Keith sent this person and they'd say the same thing over and over again. No thanks, thanks a lot for your help, thanks for your message, but we don't have anything for you. On the 17th year of Keith reaching out to this particular company, it's a large company, they asked him, I think they sent him an email and said, we'd like you to come and speak for us. Well, maybe Keith nearly fell off his chair, whatever it was, but obviously that just tells the story of persistence and patience paying off. Now, since the time Keith has worked with this company, he has done over $1 million in licensing with that company. So was the 17-year investment in time worth it? I think it was. I think it definitely was. I mean, if you could find a way of, maybe spending a couple of minutes every month or every year in sending something to someone and then getting paid $1 million for that, that's a pretty good return, and you won't find an investment like that anywhere else. So the mindset of a sales extraordinaire is the long game. You must play the long game with your people, and this is why we go on so readily about using a CRM or using a system within the LinkedIn Sales Navigator space that is traceable, measurable, so it can be improved and acted upon on a regular basis. Without a CRM, without using Sales Nav and LinkedIn in a way that is a business savvy kind of a methodology behind it, it's impossible to actually keep track of these people who you've been reaching out to, like Keith was with his 17-year story. And I love that story. I think it's just a fantastic way of pointing out to you guys what is required.